Hello and welcome. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions. The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. KL Rahul up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination.
Duffy to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Offers the pad.
The loose full one goes unpunished. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
End of the first over, Delhi are now 5 for 9.
Kumar coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Edge, but it drops safely. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Dug that out well. They'll get at least one here. Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the over, the score is now 8 for 9.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
There'll be runs here. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Duffy shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. Delhi are now 15 for none.
Too full and got what it deserved.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Chance to run 2.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Can't get that outside the ring field. On that nicely, good defence.
End of the 4th over. The batting team are now 22 for none.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here. Good return back from the deep.
Yep.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 5th over. Delhi are now on 29 for none.
Nicely played. Kumar finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide one. Wicket keeper with the gather.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 9 off it. Delhi, 38. For none. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Sharma, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Sharma over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Stunning delivery.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now 43 for 1.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Going with the spinner.
Brilliant take by the keeper.
Patel, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Good shot. A beauty.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
End of the 8th over. Delhi are now 46 for 2.
Patel taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Miller looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. There'll be runs here.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now 51 for 3.
Shepherd back on now.
Pacer is coming into the attack.
Patada with a beautiful piece of fielding. Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There could be a couple if they hustle. Shot, should be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. They'll get at least one here.
End of the 10th over. Daly are now 56 for 3.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Smacks that away through the gap.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. Good return there, back from the deep. First ball for the batter, coming in. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. How will he reply?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the over. The score is now 65 for 3.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Stubbs, a new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Goes over the top with that shot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yep. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Boundary last. Delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Nabi coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Shot, should be runs here. Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great commitment. Yep. that's missed the lot.
Shepherd with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Nabi, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Dar, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Outside edge, and doesn't carry. Well bowled there.
Nabi watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Shepherd back into the attack.
Yes.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, that's just too full. Nabi makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Oh, yep.
Into the 16th over, Delhi are now 96 for 5.
Kumar back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Kumar over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Hey. Yep. Yes.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the 17th over, Delhi are now
Duffy coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Players coming into the attack.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrists to keep it down. Great vision.
End of the 18th over. Delhi are now on 113.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well before.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. On that nicely, good defence. Nabi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Can't get that outside the ring field. David given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. David straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Ngidi, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Ngidi taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. No. Terrible shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
They've gone up here. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Too much room and got what it deserved. Shepherd with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one. And that's the end of the innings. The challengers have been set a target of 125 runs. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Went for the drive, complete miss.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Salt lets it go through to the keeper.
Perfectly timed.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Miller with a beautiful piece of fielding. Oh well, don't even bother running.
First over complete, and a good start for the batters. A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Hard to dive, just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in. David, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
And that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper. The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep.
7 runs added in that over. The challengers are 25 for 2.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rates.
Yes.
David advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Great shot.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's the over. The challengers, 36 for 2.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Gully with an easy catch.
Shepherd, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Might look to go big again here.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will he reply?
Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain will be very pleased with that start.
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Pandya, left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Pandya has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Pandya went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, that's 6. That's going right out of the ground. Sharma with a magnificent pull shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Onto that early. That could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Well, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, great shot. Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure.
That ball was well clear of the field. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Yes.
Drilled that one away. Sharman, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Yep.
Good return back from the deep.
Dar ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.